All right, here at a customer's home. Gave me a call. He's coming back to town, into town. And he asked me to turn the water back on for him. He actually turns it off when he's gone for extended periods. Hold on 1 second. I guess first thing we should do actually is he drained the house down, he left all the taps open. Let me just go make sure everything is closed. The shut off is open. Let's see, that's powder room. Just looking for light switches. Not super familiar with the home. On, off. Okay, so bedroom, there will be a bath. Let's see here. Closet. Looks like a master. All right. Off. Go. Likely a closet, yep. Shower, I'm sure this is off. Oh, crooked. Okay, first floor. Coat closet. This might be a bath. Let's find out. Nope. Yep, full bath, half bath, full bath. Faucets off. Let's turn it on the shut-offs for the toilet. Tub shower off. Let's see. Bedroom, closet. All right, let's head upstairs. Nice place. Pantry. Okay. Yeah, he was worried about possible pipe bursts, freeze-ups. Don't blame him. Okay, that's off. Neat layout for the home. Fairly new construction, only a couple of years old. Probably air handlers, attic space. Oh, this is complete attic as well. Nice. All right. So that's it. So we got full bath off of the family room. Powder room off the entrance here. Here actually. There. Pantry, kitchen. Full bath off the master to the left. I think there was another full bath down here. There was. They were right over there. All right, let's head down to the basement. And get everything livened up. Now that all the taps are off, outside irrigation was turned off before he left. Nice clean finished basement. Let's see here. Okay, that's all set. Part of the reason is he had a leaking heat exchanger. I swapped this out right when I received it, actually after he was already gone on vacation. So I just killed the power to the unit. Swapped the heat exchanger out. I have not pressurized it yet because the water was off when I was able to swap the unit out. So this is what he did. He's got the main well tank. Let's see here. Main shutoff valve there, incoming. Actually, after the pressure tank. So the pressure tank is powered. The well pump is actually powered off. Excuse me. System has been drained down to this point. Still pressure in the tank. And this was his main, basically drain for the home. So what we're going to do is shut that off for now. I'll purge a little bit of air off of that. This is for the outdoor hose bib. Outdoor irrigation, which we're going to keep off for now in case we do get another little bit of a cold snap. This cold line here, let's see, it's not the main, but where does it go? Probably another outdoor hose bib. I would say that's a yes, seeing it goes up to that side there. So we'll keep that off as well. And irrigation off. And we'll go ahead and liven up the softener system and all of that, as well as this is actually a bubble up radon reservoir tank. So what we'll do is we'll turn the pump on. So now, let's see, yep, it held pressure, so that's good. Everything else is off, so slowly open the main valve. Ooh, with a bit of a stick. Now it'll pressurize, fill up the toilet tanks, because all of those were drained down. Let's see here. Let's purge a little bit of air. Good. On. It's off. Now let's go ahead and plug everything in. Softener, bubble up, radon bubble up, that is. It wants to go there because it's a little closer. About 58 psi in the system. Everything is open for the softeners. Irrigation off, double checking that. Okay, let's go ahead and power on the water heater. Open the valves first. Let's do the gas valve. System is still off, but what I'll do is open up the incoming water supply just to pressurize the unit. Like I said, I didn't have water pressure here when I was doing the install. The house was already drained down. Install with a swap out of the heat exchanger that is on the NPE 240A. It has the recirc pump. 240S model does not. Building pressure. Okay. Looks good so far. Open up the outlet, the hot. Mind you, keep in mind, this is not my install. The new construction, I did not plumb this home. He just contacted me for service. He had an issue with it, like I said, a leaking heat exchanger. I was able to swap that out under warranty. That's just the bubble up system. Injecting air. I typically, when I do the condensate, I never actually would drill a hole into the concrete slab and just drop the condensate down into under the slab. I just don't think it's good practice. There's going to be groundwater there, but just not my thing. I would always run a drain, condensate pump, and pump it outside. Noisier than I'd like, but okay. Pressurized, looks good. No leaks. Let me just flip over my ladder. All right, so before I fire this up, I'm going to go upstairs to each faucet and go ahead and purge the air. Taking my shoes off. Courteous thing to do. Some people would start at the furthest tap away. I don't think it matters much as far as purging air. I prefer to start down low. That's the cold, that's the hot. No problem there. You can see the tank's filled. That water level seemed a little high. Let's adjust that for him. Just because, why not? Let that fill. Make sure there's no leaks. All's well there. Wait for this to fill, make sure it stops. I can even go a little lower. That's good. Make sure there's no leaks at the shut off. Anytime you open and close these, always go full open or full close so you're stopped against the packing nut gasket. All right, that's done. Kitchen sink. Cold. hot. Obviously it's not going to be hot yet. It's still got the knobbing off. Looks good. Let's see, that was closet. That was a closet. This is a bath. A little bit of air coming from the Navian system. Like I said, it was heat exchanger swap out from a leak warranty issue, or manufacturer's defect, let's say, but swapped out under warranty. Take the airs out. Looks good. Same thing here. Water level's a bit high. It's like right at the top of the flush cylinder. Make sure there's no leaks here at the stop. Looks good. He also put a little bit of RV antifreeze in the traps, just to be on the cautious side. In case the heating system failed, went out, he's away. He does have a Wi-Fi thermostat that he can monitor, and I believe it's a Honeywell, and they do let you know. Obviously, you can set an alert if water temp or thermostat temp drops below a set point. I think he had it at 52 over the winter. Just waiting for that to refill. Don't mind my sniffles. It's a little chilly out this morning. It was about 29 degrees or so, and the house is cold itself. Well, yeah, that's a good level, but 3/8 of an inch below the top. Okay, lights off. Off. That was the bedroom. Yep, that's just the closet. Just trying to make this as quick and easy as possible. Oh yeah, master. What I believe to be the master. It's what it looks like. Biggest bedroom. His and hers closets. There we go. A little bit of discolored water at first, not unusual. Introduce air into the line. When you drain the house down, pressurize it again with water. You're going to just move any sediment that might have been sitting in the pipes. I guess I could do this side as well at the same time. That's the cold. Good. Oops, let's move that. There we go. Check the traps. There's any obvious leaks. Nobody likes a callback. Dry. Well, let's start with the toilet actually. Let's go there. Filled again, you can see it's like right at the top. Why? Adjust the flushometer. Water's too high at the top of the cylinder or the top of the overflow. Give it a few turns counterclockwise. It'll lower the float, so as the water comes up, float will be a little more submerged, so the water level won't come up as high. They typically have a max fill line. Yep. I don't know if you can see that right there. It's actually about looks to be, yeah, about 3/8 of an inch from the top, give or take a little. Shut off is good. While that's filling, to run the soaking tub, cold, adds a lot of air. Good. This is always the fun part. Let's see, just a shower head and a volume control. Nice big walk-in shower with a light. Like I said, house is nicely done. Don't know the builder. Looks like he did okay. On and off, hot, cold. I had it on full hot. I'll leave it like that for him so he's not, or she, they, are not startled when they hop in. This was just a closet. Yep. Let's check the water level. Boom, much better. Okay. Kill the lights. First floor is done. Let's see. Yeah, Honeywell home thermostat. Wi-Fi radio. Ooh, there's an error. You might have a little internet issue going on. Downstairs is all set. One bath up. To the left. Do the same as the others. Okay. Just a closet. And while that's purging, we can do the same with the toilet. Again, right to the top. There we go. Now let's turn the fan off. There we go. Check the shut off. No leaks. We'll adjust this counterclockwise. You can see the water is really at the top there. Let that fill. I would say it's nice to see a house so clean. It's not always the case. Not judging, just saying. Makes it easier. Ooh. Delta fixtures, I believe, yep. Kind of sloppy install. The cold, that's the hot. We get a little bit of air, as you can see. If you're not familiar with the style, it's more of a hidden, instead of a little knob to pop up the burner, it's actually a plate Same thing, does the same idea, or the same idea, same function, just a little cleaner look. All right, looks good. Almost full. Done. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Light off. And that's it. Across the hall was just an attic space. We can turn these lights off, and now what we can do is just fire up the Navion. Let's see. Man, I do not like listening to that. All right. So, gas on, water is on. Let me get my flashlight, just double check for any leaks here. Like I said, this was it was the primary heat exchanger that was leaking right along the seams here and here. Just a little bit of a weep, enough to cause a little bit of I don't know if you can see that discoloration. Didn't get anything else wet, just that little bit of the cabinet. But typically Navion, what they do is, instead of just the primary heat exchanger, which is the top, they just send the whole unit, primary and secondary O-rings, gaskets, new clips, and so on. And it's a matter of pulling everything out. Pretty easy, pretty quick. The hardest part is probably just getting to the screws on the back. Not removing them, but reinstalling. Just getting everything to line up. All right, let's power this on. Oops, sorry. There we go. We'll run through its little system check. All right. Bubble up radon tank finally stopped. What that is, it forces air into the water. And it basically stirs it, bubbles it, and then it sends the air bubbles, basically exhausts through to the exterior of the house, typically above the roof line, to help remove the radon in the water, because he is on a well system here. Okay, it's the initial power on. Let's do this. So a little fire, heat up the water that's actually in the coil, and that's a very small recirculation tank, so it'll fire the pump, it'll purge the air. We might get an air purge error, probably not. That's typically with the heating and not the NPE style. When I say heating, I mean boiler. There we go. So there's probably some air in the pump itself, the recirculation pump, so it cycled on and off till it purged that air out of the system. So this is fire and it's not leaking. It all looks good, all is well. So we'll go back upstairs to the kitchen faucet and do a little test run. Cold, hot. Look at that. Curious, I'll let this run get hot. Master bedroom thermostat lost connection with Wi-Fi. This one is fine. Interesting. I like the tankless systems. There we go, that's hot. The one downside is it takes a few seconds longer to get hot water to each tap, especially if you have a distance to go across the house, second, third floor, let's say. You can install a recirculation line to the furthest fixture. That does alleviate the issue, but most people don't. That's nice and hot. All right, so we'll shut it off, let the system shut off, then we'll start it up again. All right, there we go. There'll be a little bit of heat fluctuation. Got a little cooler, then we'll get hot again. Yep, up and running. See if I can just clear this off for him. Seems fine. Alerts. Select. Does have an error. Yep, see there. Let's try this. Mode. Menu. Select. All right, let's go. Yeah, we still have a connection error. I'll notify him of that. It is an internet thing. He might, if he reboots his Wi-Fi, it'll probably reconnect. All right, so we're good. That's all set. Turn out the lights, put the shoes back on, and we're off to the next. Bear with me. I don't know which switch handles what. I think that's it. I think all the other lights are off. We're good. Just do one final check in the basement. Oh, and put the cover on. The leaks. Water pressure's good. Hose bibs stay off. Let's just break that vacuum on here and roll this up for him, just because we can. I'll actually leave this plugged in here. Okay. I did leave the screws up here. Yep, I did. All right. Next stop is a customer with a newly installed boiler. It was a swap out I did, and he's having a little bit of surging, and just out of an abundance of caution, it's a steam boiler. Surging, if you're familiar with steam here in the Northeast, also all the colder climates, I guess. Older home, steam boiler, there's a sight glass on the steam boiler, and you can see the water line changing slightly. I shouldn't say slightly. She sent me a video. It's going up and down an inch or two. It's operating fine, but that's an indication that there is debris, oils from the cast iron manufacturing process and so on. What they do is they oil the cast iron slightly so it doesn't rust as it sits, whether it be in a warehouse, during transit. And to get those oils out, what you do is, it's a process called skimming the boiler. So once you have everything turned on, set to go, you fill the boiler with water to the appropriate level on the sight glass, let it heat up, and there's a tap on the side. You open up that tap and you just slowly let that water trickle out, and the oils will rise to the top and sit on top of the water, and they'll come off of the boiler. All right, so we'll go do that next, and that's it for this spot.